What I thought I'd do is just show you what's going off on Fargate at the moment, but I'm going to start off from Barker's Pool. You can see where the old Gorman used to be. What they're doing is actually renovating not the old Gorman but the building that was after the old Gorman, the actual Red Meccano building. I think it's going to be green fronted. We'll quickly progress down to Fargate and you can just see what's going off. I don't know how anybody can get any business confidence on Fargate to open a business, because I'm told this work will go on for 2 years. When I said to one of the workmen, I said, what happens if you have to have a problem with a cable or a pipe? He says, we have to dig it all up again. And that's what happened with the cobblestone. And what I can't understand is why don't they put a tunnel network actually under Fargate, so you can put all the cables through it, so you're not actually keep digging the actual Fargate up once you've laid the new paving slabs. I just had a word with the people. They're demonstrating against what's going on in Palestine, and I said, why don't we actually fight for freedom in our country on our basis and then let them fight for freedom in their country? If we're a beacon to the world, they just don't get it. There's enough problems in our own country without taking on other countries. But you can just see this now. I'm actually on Leopold Street and it's just absolute chaos. You probably see why I'm saying that. How can anybody get any business confidence on Fargate? Back in 1974 when they first did it, and you can see old pictures of it, it was absolutely packed with people on a Saturday afternoon, quality shops. But the only shops you've got left now on Fargate are the globalist names. I mean, I might be 59, but I've been in H&M, and it's such low quality stuff. I don't think HSBC's remaining on here. I could be wrong on that one. It does say to let on there, so but you can see the work progressing on here. It's by an Irish company, I think. So I've done a video on it. Oh, there it is, CIS Contractors. See, CIS Contractors, 1859. And you can't find anything actually on them. It's part of a parent company. You just got to question all this lot. I mean, you're not going to get contracts unless you're the big boys, are you? Anyway, let's carry on down Fargate. Now, where that used to be next, can't understand it. Why knock a building down and rebuild it exactly how it was going to be? But now, for some reason, they've come to a halt. I don't know if they've found some archaeological thing down there or they've run out of money. But you can still see some old walls down there. It's just really weird. But I remember them putting this back down in the 1990s when I worked in Sheffield. And it wasn't that good when they put the cobbles down. They brought the experts in from Italy. My opinion is they didn't make a right good job of it. And then as soon as they start doing a bit of work on it, they're just asphalt. It did look a real botch job, and I think they paid an absolute fortune to have it done. Now if you look at the old pictures of this when it was a road in the 1960s, it used to look so classy. Got pavements down either side. It just looked classy, it looked simple. And now the really stupid thing is, council goes on about net zero, and what did they do? They ripped all the mature trees out. Now I'm sure they could have actually built around the existing trees, but for some reason they wanted to rip out all the trees. Now they made it out, they give it to schools. They give the chopped wood to schools. They didn't dig the trees out and give the trees to schools, they give them the chopped wood. You just can't make it up. So we've got Marks and Spencer's here. I'm sure they probably want Marks and Spencer's to stay, but this is going to become an event area. So probably they don't want the businesses here. They certainly don't want the small Sheffield businesses. You remember this, the star sellers that used to be here, and it used to be, as you're going home at 5 o'clock, you used to hear the star sellers shouting the news headlines out, and it's real sad that all our culture and all our things have disappeared. It doesn't feel like my city anymore. I feel as though we're being replaced, person by person. If you pop down to Crystal Peaks and walk around there, you'll know what Sheffield city centre really should look like, because that is how the city centre should look. That should be the makeup of the population, but it's not in the city centre anymore. So that's the beautiful Star Telegraph building, which isn't anymore. There's various other concerns. Got another beautiful building there where Lloyd's is. But I'm going to just turn around and show you it from a different angle, and then. So just here you've got Coles Corner, or what was Coles Corner, knocked down in 1964. It was a beautiful building, and now this is quite unbelievable. They knocked the beautiful building down, and they've listed the new Coles in Barker's Pool that's absolutely awful. And that's, you know, you just can't make it up. And the worst thing now, I mean, I'd like to like Christmas. We've got the Christmas shop here now, and that's the only shop that looks like Christmas. Really sad. All the other business, all they want to do is profit out of Christmas, but they don't want to decorate the shops up beautifully like they used to do. That's how all our shops would have looked in the past at Christmas, but that's the only shop in Sheffield that looks like that. Bare minimum fake advertisements for Christmas now. We'll just have another walk up and just show you from a different angle so you can really appreciate it. But you can see blue markings on the floor. I get a feeling this is where they're going to start planting and whatever. I saw a picture, well there is a plan of it somewhere showing a cycle path down here. I'll see if I can find that in the actual description. I'm sure there's a cost for this somewhere as well, so that's just really a quick update on Fargate, and I'm sure it doesn't encourage you to come in Sheffield, does it? So that's the end of video.